Today's thought of the day, I would say very, very relatable. You know that feeling, when you wake up and within the first hour, your chai spills on your favorite kurta. The auto driver charges you double. And your phone, it decides to die at 10%, even though you charge it all night. And then you think to yourself, ये तो सिर्फ शुरुआत है. By lunchtime, you mentally labeled it. Today is the worst day ever. But here's a question. What if I told you that the worst day ever might actually be the best teacher you've had all week? So today, we're going to talk about something we all experience but rarely master: how to reframe a bad day. Just imagine a bad day is like a monsoon storm in Mumbai. The rain pours, traffic stops, your shoes are drenched, and you're stuck under a tiny shop awning with 10 other people. You didn't choose the storm, you can't stop it. But here's what you can do: you can hold an umbrella, you can find shelter, you can wait it out, and most importantly, you can trust that the sun will be back. Because here's the truth: a bad day is like a storm. You can't stop the rain, but you can hold the umbrella, find shelter, and wait for the sun. And just like a storm, a bad day is temporary. It's weather, not climate. So let's get real for a second. How many of you have said, my life is a mess, when actually it was just a Tuesday that didn't go as planned? If any of you have said it, please raise your hand. Okay. And we do all this, all the time. One argument with a friend, and suddenly no one understands me. One bad exam score, and we think, I'm never going to succeed. The delivery app sends the wrong order, and we spiral into even food is against me now. But here's what we forget: a bad day doesn't define a bad life, it's a single moment, not the whole story. Think of it like this: if you're watching a 3 hour Bollywood movie and one scene is boring, do you walk out and say the entire film is terrible? No? Right. You wait for the next scene. You wait for the interval. You wait for the twist. Your life is a long movie. Today is just one scene. So don't judge the entire film by a single frame. Now, let me tell you about my friend Priya. She's a college student. Last month, she missed her bus to an important interview. She was furious. She called me and said, I'm so unlucky. Everything bad happens to me. But then she took an auto instead. And in that auto, she struck up a conversation with the driver who told her about a startup program his daughter was part of. Long story short, Priya applied, got in, and now she's working on something she's genuinely passionate about. So, was missing the bus bad? Yes. But was it the end? No, it was a redirection. So, reframing shifts perspective from why me to what can I learn, or where is this taking me? This is not toxic positivity. I'm not asking you to smile through pain or pretend problems don't exist. I'm asking you to change the lens through which you see them. Let's talk about words, because language shapes reality. When you say, this is a problem, your brain goes into panic mode. But when you say, this is a challenge, your brain goes into solution mode. When you say, I failed my test, you feel defeated. But when you say, I didn't pass this time. You leave room for next time. And when you say, my day is ruined, you shut the door. But when you say, my day took an unexpected turn, you open a window. So the power of language in perception is real. Problems become challenges, setbacks become redirections, failures become feedback. Try it today. Swap just one negative phrase for a neutral or growth oriented one and notice how it feels. You'll be surprised. You don't need to flip your entire mindset overnight. That's not possible. You don't need to become a motivational speaker or start journaling at 5 a.m. unless you want to. No judgment on that. All you need are micro shifts, small, intentional tweaks in how you respond to life. Stuck in traffic? Instead of fuming, listen to that podcast you've been meaning to catch up on. Got a rude comment online? Instead of arguing, close the app and text someone who makes you laugh. Burnt your dal? Order in and enjoy not doing dishes. Micro shifts in attitude create macro changes in mood. And mood shapes the whole day. Okay, everyone. I want to do something with me right now. Take out your phone or a piece of paper. Write down one negative event from the last 24 hours. Yes, previously. One negative event. Just one. Could be big, could be small. Maybe you fought with your sibling, your neighbor. Maybe your Wi Fi crashed during a meeting. Maybe someone cut you off in traffic. It could be anything, minor or small. Got it? Good. Now, step one, acknowledge the fact. Yes. Don't sugarcoat it. Yes, this sucked. Then, step two, reframe it with a growth lens. Like, ask yourself, what did this teach me? What door did this close? Or what window did it open? For example, the delayed meeting ruined my schedule. Of course, that sucks. In fact, that happened with me also yesterday evening. This gave me time to prepare better, and I actually felt more confident. So, see the positiveness in the sentence? In step three, note one thing you're grateful for in that situation, even if it's time. At least I have a phone to complain on, or at least I have people who care enough to fight with me. And what I did yesterday evening, I went out for a drive with my wife. So I enjoyed that time. So this is reframing, and it's a skill. The more you practice, the faster it becomes your second nature. So here's what I want to leave you with today. A bad day is not a bad life. It's a weather pattern, not your entire climate. And you, yes, you have the power to hold the umbrella, to wait for the sun, and to choose how you'll tell the story of today when tomorrow comes. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be positive all the time, but you do need to be intentional about how you talk to yourself when things go wrong. Your call to action is simple. Tonight, before you sleep, reframe one moment from today. Just one. Write it down, say it loud, or just think it through. Do this every day of the week. And I promise you, you won't just reframe your bad days. You'll start rewiring your entire narrative. Because You're not defined by what happens to you. You're defined by what you do with it. So hold your umbrella. The sun is coming. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.